these new ones, or they don't look like they're new? Wedding slashers. Richard Lynch, eh? 2006. 06. I'll give that one a shot. That one I've not seen here. Ooh, Breaking and Men at Work. See, I guess these have been reprinted because this used to fetch a bit. I take those. There's behind as well, so I'll have to, can't do that on camera, unfortunately. These are not displayed the best. We'll go on here. Yeah, it's most of the same shit, which is weird. It's usually, you know, a fresh new batch, but it's more Courage Mountain, Luther. Yeah, it's like the same shit. I gotta, the griddle things. What's up here? Cry of Battle. James MacArthur, Rita Moreno, Eddie Romero. Isn't he the Filipino director? I feel like he's done like bad Filipino action films. I'll take that. The Sonata, Rutger Hauer. I like the cover. Looks atmospheric and spooky. Huh. Kind of looks like the others. Alright, I'm gonna do some moving around and yeah. Alright. Yeah, it's the same stuff as last time. Kid Galahad. It's all the MGM re-releases here. Bunch of good movies, but I've been here and been there, done that. These. Alright, let me move these. Alright, so I got these four behind. Rumpelstiltskin, The Claim, Angel, and Boxcar Bertha. Just a couple of these I have, but the re-releases I want to give a shot and see if they're better. I looked behind there. Gotta put those back. And here, we go a little bit. 32. That looks like shit. Weapon. Okay, I'm gonna put these back, and I think I'm gonna take these here. I think I'm also gonna take the Bears nature documentary there. All right, so it looks like they've cleaned up a bit, which is nice. Now that I can see them. It's been a mess the last few times I've come in here. It's promising. House on Haunted Hill. Good Times release there. Of course, I have it on Blu-ray. Love that movie. Eternity Vacation. What? Tim Robbins. It's not Tim Robbins, is it? Looks like kid from 978 Evil. What is this? Stephen Jeffries. It is Stephen Jeffries. All Region 85. I'll check the conditions real quick. That's good enough. Weird. Okay, that's gotta be hard to find. Vampires. I have it on Blu-ray. No, I don't have it on Blu-ray. I wonder if the DVD is fetching anything. Horror Express. Looks like Land Before Time ripoff. That's funny. No True Lies. Does that have a Blu-ray yet? I always bring it up. These I can always get a few bucks for, so I'll check it out. Small World of Fun. Nice, I love collecting these old Disney ones here. Back when Disney had a bit of a soul. Fangoria, Blood Drive 2. Oh my god, yeah. Oh, this is a good sign. Weird horror. Last horror movie. Rated director's cut, Fangoria. Yeah, I've heard of this one. Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. That's the only one I don't have. I'm just waiting for the Blu-ray. Not a huge fan of the series because, I mean, well, they suck. Civil War. It's kind of generic looking. Slaughterhouse Massacre. Yeah, baby. Let me just be diligent here. Looks like I came in at a good time. They got a whole bunch of weird, like, aughts horror.
3630. Yep.
I always do a second look off camera just to be sure I don't miss anything. But I'm being very thorough here because I got some interesting stuff today. Okay, this is most of the same kind of shit that's been here. It's okay. Goes right. Okay. Suspect 0. I'm not sure if I have that one. Walking Tall with The Rock. That's not a bad remake. I want to pick it up on Blu-ray at some point. Billy Elliot. Sleeping Beauty. Jeepers Creepers 2. Last Starfighter. Okay. James The Man of Two Rings. This is a steelbook of a film I couldn't care less about, but we'll take it. Totally Trucks. Man of Two Rings and Marvel Heaven. Check to see if that's fetching. Lionheart, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Somebody had good taste. Haunting. A Haunting in Connecticut. That might be an even dumber name than Haunting in Connecticut 2. Ghosts of Georgia. Rango. What do we got here? Minority Report. It's like a Cyrillic? No, probably not. Vanity Fair. Okay. Well, did pretty good. I'm gonna do one last look, but that's what I'm gonna take a look at. All right, so I haven't been to this Dollar Tree in a while, and they got their movies right up front. Yes, good timing. And it looks like the last couple batches are over here. Dropping swords. Zootopia. I guess there are some new ones. I feel like this is more a mixture. Okay, we're gonna take a poke around and see. I'm confused as to what's the new batch and what's the old one, because up front it didn't look like the new ones. Monstrum. That's a cool title. Ooh. Chinese Scream Factory horror. Take that. The Barge People. Satisfyingly gory. Check that one out. Unbridled. Sanitarium. Yeah, I think I've seen that. It's pretty shitty. Penance. sins. He made them pay for their sins. Tony Todd. Yeah, I don't know. It looks a lot of shittiness. Murphy's Law. Wow. I do have Murphy's Law. Mercenary, is that? Yep. That's a Jesse B. Johnson film I missed. It came out around the same time as Debt Collector, I want to say, the first one. That's cool to find. High Moon. Yeah. A bunch of CDs. There's a 1917. There's another Chinese one here. No, I thought that was... Okay, I'm thinking 1911. Blood Immortal. Yeah. It's gonna be shitty. We got a Blu-ray here. Magic Mike on Blu-ray. I don't know if I'll ever watch that one. It's just not really for me. I'm gonna move some stuff around for a sec. Pandemonium. It's like a guy in a panda mask killing people. What a great idea. Prolonged exposure. I like a good Dean Cain action movie. Those don't really exist. The Farm. Check the formula at any cost. Don't know much about that. There's another Scream Factory here. Witches in the Woods. I thought it was loose. Might give that one a shot. Ouija. Sigue creyendo que es solo un juego. Yeah, I think that's just a theatrical Ouija movie. Rumpelstiltskin, a magical Halloween Christmas treat. You get a funny title in here. Xenophobia. Definitely doesn't look like an American. Well, is it American? I can't tell. Looks like shit. I'm gonna look up a bunch of these and... Yeah, okay. So it looks like pretty much the same stuff as last time, but a few new ones. So I think I'm gonna take a look at these and see what I'm taking. And there's some more up top here that I almost missed. Then Dead Don't Die in Dallas. Talk about alliteration. It's probably the best part of the whole movie is the alliteration. Ooh, isn't that Satanic Panic? I guess they took the Satanic out. That's funny. Wish it was on Blu-ray. Devil's Revenge, William Shatner. Oh my god. Oh my god, I don't know. Liz and the Bluebird, wow. Shout Studios. Naoka Yamada. I've heard such great things about this movie. Not really my type of anime, sort of a slice of life kind of thing, but for $1, I have to go to this place, wherever I'm at, Dollar Tree. Keep in mind, actually, these are $1.25 now. They've been raised in price. Everything at the Dollar Tree has been raised in price. Let's see if these are fetching anything so I could upgrade to the blue. Alright, I'm gonna see what I'm taking out of here. Big Fish, the novel. Cool. Love the film. Alright, a look at the movies. Patch the Pirate Club? What? Huh? Sometimes these Hallmark movies fetch something. Apocalypse Coffee Eye the Storm. Oh, it's one of the Left Behind movies. Oh my god. I don't think I had that one. Wow, that's a nice set. Maybe able to sell that. How can I make real friends? Get off of social media. Number 1. Treasure Island and the Amazing Snow. Deke. Wow. That's gotta be tough to find. I'll give that a shot. Michael Naismith and Elephant Parts. Winner of the first video Grammy Award. What? This looks hard to find. What is it? How's that look, right? Space Dogs. Bank Job. The Search of Santa. In Search of Santa. Oh. I'm sure this holds up with a 3-legged elephant. Ninja. Joyride 1 and 2. Truman Show. Watch Chips. Harvard Man. I'm looking for a copy of this World Trade Center movie. I'd like a copy on Blu-ray, obviously, but... dirty work. The Cow Prize. Ben Glenn. Okay. The Dresser. The story about a dresser who sat in the corner of the bedroom for many, many moons. Peter Yates, 83. I have never. I will take that. Albert Finney. That's awesome to find. Capture the Flag. I was liking this. Bronze Song. Is that the remake? Yeah, that is a remake. I'm looking for that one. I remember watching it in class, actually. For whatever reason. 13 Ghosts. Nice William Castle action here. I'm not sure if that's fetching anything. I'm not the biggest fan of William Castle's original 13 Ghosts. I actually think the remake is better. 2001 remake. That's just me. Laugh Olympics. Scrooge. Holiday Trade. Seymour Hicks. 1935. Yeah, I don't think I had that one. Love the story. And I'm trying to watch all the different adaptations. Joshua's Awesome Victory. Haunted Mansion. Every time I find it, it's full screen. I think I recently picked up a widescreen, but... oh boy. 54 DVD, 24. That is a bootleg, folks. Shizu. Trying to read the characters there. Money Monster. I don't know much about that one. Give that one a shot. Got a bunch down there as usual, but we're gonna hit right here first. Wrong turn 3-pack. 1, 2, 3. What's this? Is it Cagney? Yeah, Cagney 61. Looks like some sort of a comedy. Alright. Wish they had more of that kind of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I doubt that's what we're picking up. My Bloody Valentine. nice. That one's worth picking up to sell. I actually have a few copies. I'm waiting to sell them off for April Fool's Day. So I can upgrade April Fool's Day to Blu-ray. Highlander 30th anniversary. I've never seen this version. Arabian Nights. Marmaduke, the Great Divide. Garbage. Where the Buffalo Roam? That's an interesting one. Where Bill Murray plays Hunter S. Thompson. There you go. Sort of Fear and Loathing before Fear and Loathing. Based on Fear and Loathing. Sounds familiar. Yeah. Take that one. Tony Roberts. Word Up. Cruel Intentions 3. That's an interesting set there. Never seen that before. I'll take it. Triumph of the Spirit. Willem Dafoe. Edward James. Oh, what? Willem Dafoe in a boxing movie? From 89? Oh, yeah. Got some bangers at the Goodwill today. Between the Walls. Under Milkwood. Richard Burton, Peter O'Toole. Huh. There's another old one that I've never heard of. Touch of Ink. Never seen this one. Got a bunch to look up. The Light Ship. What is that? What? I've never heard of this either. 80s. A bunch of 80s films I've never even heard of. And earlier. Harvest Specialist. Armored Force, Varsity Blues. Alfie. Another Varsity Blues. Deluxe edition. Jesus. Heroes of the Bible. Pure NRG. I see that all the time. I still don't know how it is. Another Jesus movie there. You see those everywhere. I feel like they gave them out at churches or something. Mrs. Minber. Might be up before. Okay. So far, so good. So this looks like audiobooks here. On VHS. It's like a hodgepodge of CDs and audiobooks and VHS. And this just looks like more garbage. That story, I guess these are all like audiobooks. Okay. Well, I think I did pretty good, but I've got some discs to check. Alright, we had some luck at the last Dollar Tree. I'm going to try another one and hope that this place has... My goal is to find Satanic Panic on Blu-ray, if I'm not already too late. Because that one, just with the cover and the title, would have went first. Let's see what they got.
I have a plate in my hand. My money, and you go on about the business.
They are in business. Oh, spring. Yeah. If that was a plate, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
He
said he's gonna let me know what he's got.
The opening act.
I told him to let me
This
know the day,
one's
so
probably garbage, but we'll...
I can tell you.
Okay, I don't even know where to start here. I think I'm gonna grab these to sell them. Panic. Underdog.
How you doing?
I don't know much about this one. I'm gonna pass on it. Card Killings. Here's one that I like the director. He did a film called No Man's Land, so I want to give that one a shot. Where We Disappear. Things I Do for Money. Sushi Girl. It's just regular fodder. Ambushed. Yeah, there's Bird, The Future is Theirs.
That's it. She don't like the price you did for it. $174 a month.
It's funny to see.
Where's she going today?
She's just calling around. You got any idea?
Christmas truce. It's a story about the ceasefire during World War
Unacceptable. Thank you.
II, was it? Battle of Bulge, yeah. Look at that. You gotta look. The Killing House. Da 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 do. Fast and Furious. Engineering 2. The Lighthouse. Yeah, I know that's the one that we all know and love. Or some of us do. It wasn't a universally accepted film. Seagull. These Echo Bridge releases crack me up. Night of the Zombies collection. Zombie Hell House. Zombie Hell House. Oh, okay. Well, that's Fulci. That's House by the Cemetery. Never heard it by that title. Pandemonium. Okay, next door. Okay. I think I've covered this side efficiently. And damn, no Satanic Panic Blu-rays. A lot of these, some of these I should say, are from the last batch. Destination 13. Alright. Night of Horror, Widow's Point. I'm not taking any chances on these. Spanish version of Skyscraper. Another Satanic Panic. They Reach. I'm gonna look these up. If they have a decent rating, I'll give it a shot, but if not, they are not going to be purchased. Scientists. There's no cure for the undead. Hero on the front. Portuguese film. Portuguese war film. I'll give that a shot. Bizarre. February lovers. More of the same stuff as usual. Alright, well, I'm gonna see what I'm taking out of here. Alright, so this place never has just one spot they put them. Usually they're back here. Yeah, there they are. Alright, they've got a shit ton. I got it. Oh my god. Looks like nobody's been buying these. It's like 4 or 5 drops worth of movies here. Oh, River. Montgomery Clift. Well, that's cool to see. Let's start down here. Death. Satanic Panic on Blu-ray, baby. There we go. That's what I've been looking for. That's the big one of the haul. Haven't seen the movie, but I would like to. Nicholas Cage 3-pack here. Trespass, Bad Lieutenant, Stolen. I might grab that. Save space. Dracula. What's this? Dracula Untold. Kung Fu Zombies, eh? Gordon Liu. Spirited Killer. Yeah, that's not a bad set. Going to HE, that's actually Sweetheart. Early Sweetheart film. So I'll keep taking these. Stuff looks like I've seen it before. State of Grace. Easy to look through. For the most part, I feel like I've seen these. One diamond in the rough, you know what I mean? Okay. Now for the destruction of my kneecaps. I'm gonna have to put the phone down and check behind to see if there's anything I need behind all of these. Cropzilla. Distorted. Alright, we'll just check like the first row here first, and then we'll make sure that there's nothing behind that I need. Wow, that's weird to see. I didn't know this got a re-release. Scorpio, I have it, but the copy I have is pretty beat up. It's playable, but beat up, so that'll be a nice little upgrade there. Mars at number 42. Is BBC, but this one has the most interesting collection. I'm gonna put the phone down and check these behind these real quick. Alright, so that just looks like the same shit. Go back here. The same stuff. Do this stuff systematically. Burning Kiss, cool title, but probably not a good movie. It's about to fall. Okay, this is going to be real hard to look through, guys. On camera. We'll check the front line here. What is this? Oh, Bible thing. Okay. I'm gonna do some dismantling and see if there's anything else that I want here. All right, so the goal has been accomplished. I found Satanic Panic on Blu-ray amidst all the other DVDs that I found that I'm going to try to sell, make a few bucks each. But found the Blu-ray finally, and I think that's going to cap off this Dollar Tree hunt. I hope you guys enjoyed it. On to the pickups. All right, guys, we're going to start with the Dollar Tree stuff. We cleaned up this time around. One thing I want to get out of the way, I picked up like 7 or 8 copies of this. I've already sold a few of them at $8 a pop, which makes me $3 to $4 profit, which pays for basically all of the Dollar Tree movies I got on this trip. That's how we do. So, and it's funny because it seems like they changed the name from Satanic Panic to just Panic for obvious reasons. So, starting with some of the Blu-rays here, we've got Wild River, which I feel like I've picked up before. I got to double check, reconcile with the collection, and see if I do have it. But this is a weird film to find at the Dollar Tree. Elia Kazan film from the 50s, it looks like. Maybe 60s? 1960. There you go. Nick Cage 3-pack here. Trespass, Stolen, and Bad Lieutenant. I'll be getting rid of my Trespass and Bad Lieutenant. Saving some space. Postcard Killings with the slipcover. Nice, very nice here. This guy that directed this, let's see, Danis Tanovic, directed a film called No Man's Land. In fact, there it is right there. A very good Serbian, if I'm not mistaken, Serbian or Croatian film. Serbo-Croatian. There you go. And going back down here, this is a crime film that he directed recently, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out. Here we have an ibuprofen wrapper. Check this out, folks. Very nice. Picked this up at the Dollar Tree. It was only $1, which is nice, and it did get rid of my headache, so that's cool. The Opening Act. This is a comedy's who's who, really, like a modern comedian who's who film here. Neil Brennan, Bill Burr, Whitney Cummings, Ken Jeong, Russell Peters, Tom Segura. I recognize a bunch of those names. Cedric the Entertainer. This is supposed to be pretty good, pretty funny, so I'll check this out. And we've got Hero on the Front. This is a Portuguese war film that's supposed to be decent, so I'm going to give it a shot. Next up, we have Spree. Boy, do I wish this was a Blu-ray, but I am happy with the DVD for now. I'll probably keep it sealed until it starts to become a bit valuable, and then I could sell it off for the Blu-ray. I don't think it'll be very valuable, but it'll go up in price a bit. Very nice slip cover here. I love the cover. This is supposed to be a found footage sort of Uber driver film where he's like a psychopath and tortures people and stuff. Scorpio. This one I picked up because I had it on DVD, but my DVD was kind of scratched up, rental stickers, stuff like that. So I picked this up as an upgrade, essentially. Very nice. This is a little crime film from the 70s, I want to say, 72. With Burt Lancaster. Cry of Battle. Now, Eddie Romero did not direct this. He produced it. Executive produced, and then director, I'm not exactly sure who directed it. Does it not say? Oh, Irving Lerner. There you go. Black and white film from the 60s. War film. Don't know much about it. The Claim. This is supposed to be a pretty decent little crime film here. I don't know much about it, but I read the back and it sounds good. Letterboxd seems to think it's all right. Michael Winterbottom film. 7 killer movies, Kung Fu Zombies. I almost watched one of these the other night. Was kind of in the mood for something goofy like this. But Shaolin vs. Evil Dead 1 and 2. I think the first one is Gordon Liu, if I'm not mistaken. Kung Fu Zombie, which is supposed to be actually pretty good. That's the English. There's some English dubs. There's some Cantonese tracks here. We're Going to Eat You. That's a Tsui Hark film I have on DVD. Kung Fu from Beyond the Grave is supposed to be a crazy one. And then Spirited Killer 2 and 3 are Thai action films with some horror elements, I think. Kanya Makan. I have no clue what this is, guys, but I picked it up because, well, there's no English on it, and I have no clue what this is. Wedding Slashers with Richard Lynch, the great Richard Lynch, the villain from Invasion USA and tons of other 80s films. This is a little slasher film from 2006, so I thought that was pretty cool. I never heard of it. Rumpelstiltskin, this one I had in the collection. This one I picked up. I got to figure out if both are widescreen, if they're both full screen. I got to figure that out, so I got a little homework to do there. Liz and the Blue Bird. This is a slice of life anime film directed by... Let's see, Naoko Yamada. And I don't know much about this besides one of my buddies really, really loving this film. I'm not so much into the anime that doesn't have action, fantasy, science fiction, supernatural, gore, guns, boobs, all that kind of stuff. But this one is the opposite of that. It's the antithesis of that, and I really should sit down and check one of these out one day. I want more of a slice of life anime. The Sonata with Rutger Hauer and Freya Tingley. Don't know much about this, but it looks spooky enough. I like the images on the back. We'll give this one a shot. Angel. Yeah, this is one of those that had decent ratings on Letterboxd, so I decided to give this one a shot. I passed on the majority of the horror ones. Picked up another copy of that for whatever reason. Breakin'. Very nice. I have that as a 1 and 2 pack, but the first disc is pretty beat up, so I'll be replacing it. Men at Work, another instance where my copy was very beat up. My original MGM copy was very beat up, so this is a bit of an upgrade. Bears, you know me and my nature documentaries, very cool. The Mercenary, if I can get it. The Mercenary, I actually picked up a few of these, 2 to sell because they're fetching a bit, and 1 to keep. I might sell all 3 and upgrade to the Blu-ray at some point. Not exactly sure. But The Mercenary. This is a Jesse V. Johnson film that he did after, I believe, The Debt Collector, if I'm not mistaken. And it just kind of went under my radar. I don't know any of the people in it except for Louis Mandylor from Debt Collector and Jesse V. Johnson, the director. So I'm expecting a pretty solid actioner here. Monstrum. This is a great title here. This looks to be a Hong Kong Chinese action film here. Or no, I'm sorry. It is Korean. I stand corrected. It is a Korean action film with horror elements, it looks like. Monsters and stuff. Maybe monstrums. Xenophobia. Here's another shitty... Look at how similar these covers are. They're all basically cut from the same cloth. This looks really bad, but it looks like it has a goofy practical creature there. Can you see that? It looks weird. We're going to give this one a shot. Pandemonium. How do I pass up on a slasher with a panda guy? A guy with a panda mask as a... I don't know, man. I'm a glutton for punishment. This one actually has decent ratings. Witches in the Woods. This is a Scream Factory release. Not sure. I don't know much about this one, but the Letterboxd reviews were decent, from what I remember. Death Day. I have no idea why I picked this up. The screenshots on the back got me. They're moody, they're colorful, and the practical effects. What can I say? I told myself I would not buy any more of these shitty horror movies, but I did it anyway because Letterboxd says that they're decent. So I will check them out because of that. The Unkindness of Ravens. What a title. I like the title quite a bit. The back really tells me nothing about what the movie is about, and that's fine. Has a 70s feel to it. I want to give this one a shot. And then Seagull. Some Ravens, Seagull. Again, Letterboxd says that this one is decent. We'll give it a shot. And then I got the Satanic Panic Blu-ray, which was really the reason I was going out, because I had heard that the Satanic Panic was at some of the Dollar Trees, so I did find this on Blu-ray. Very happy to have found it with the slipcover. Holla. And then these here were from the Goodwills that I stopped at, or the Goodwill. Van Damme Lionheart. No, 2 Goodwills. Van Damme Lionheart, that one's to sell. My Blue Heaven, that one's to sell. These Fangoria ones, this one I found off camera when I was going over, at that first Goodwill, I was going over the movies again. Angel of the Night, a little water damaged, unfortunately. But this one's directed by Shaky Gonzalez, apparently. I don't know much about this one, but it looks like an early 2000s violent vampire film of some sort. I don't think it's American. Not exactly sure, to be honest, though. So that's cool. Angel of the Night, not an easy one to find. Blood Drive 2, this is a bunch of short films that make up like a feature length, essentially. Bunch of different short films here. And it has an exclusive interview with Bruce Campbell. So there you go. Very cool. It was so cool to find these at the Goodwill. The Last Horror Movie, unrated director's cut. Fangoria release again. I wish they had even more Fangoria. They had 3 of them. This is a slasher from the early 2000s, I believe. And same thing here. Mid-2000s slasher, mid-aughts slasher. Yeah, I don't know much about this one. It is the full screen, unfortunately, but Slaughterhouse Massacre, another hard one to find. And then some cool ones at the other Goodwill. 13 Ghosts. This one I picked up to sell, but I realized it's cracked on the inner ring there. That's something to look out for. It still gets me to this day, but it did come with the 3D glasses, so I want to put these into my copy and then get rid of this one. Apocalypse. This is from the Left Behind series. This is going to be more fear-mongering, weird Bible stuff. Scrooge from 1935, black and white. Henry Edwards directed. Man, I don't know much about this. I know the 1938 version, which is the more popular, but this, I don't know anything about it. Brian's Song remake here. This one I remember watching in sports class, actually, in school, and enjoying it, and then going back to watch the original, which is probably better. I like both quite a bit. Treasure Island, movie tunes by Deke. Remember Deke? Zorro and Treasure Island. I guess they're 2 feature-length animated films. Very strange. Not easy to find that one. Money Monster on Blu-ray, directed by Jodie Foster and starring Julia Roberts, Jack O'Connell, George Clooney. Don't know much about this one. And then some of the cooler finds from this haul from the Goodwill. 1, 2, 3 seems like a comedy with Cagney, James Cagney, later on in his life, 1961. So awesome to find that. This one is very cool. I never even knew this existed. Robert M. Young, 1989. Willem Dafoe, Edward James Olmos. Willem Dafoe is ripped up as a boxer in this film. So a Willem Dafoe boxing film. Next up, we have The Dresser. This is with Albert Finney. Peter Yates directed, 1981. I know nothing about this except for what I read on the back. Very cool. I had never even heard of this movie. Another one I never even heard of. Here we go. Another one. These two I haven't heard of either. Under Milk Wood, Richard Burton, Peter O'Toole, Elizabeth Taylor. Very cool. I don't know much about this one. Doesn't seem like quite my thing. Seems more romantic drama. But we'll give it a shot. I'll look into it. The Light Ship, Robert Duvall and Klaus Maria Brandauer. I don't know anything about this, from 1985. 88 minutes long, nice and short. Jerzy Skolimowski. Know nothing about this mid-80s little thriller, it looks like. So we'll check this one out as well. Man, we did pretty good on this haul. And that's going to do it for this thrifting video. I hope you all enjoyed this little Dollar Tree plus a couple Goodwill stops. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel and want to see more videos like it, go ahead and hit the subscribe button as well as the little bell for notifications. I also have a Patreon and t-shirts. Links are in the description below. I'd love to know what you guys have picked up at the pawn shops, thrift shops, flea markets, whatever it might be. So feel free to leave that down in the comments below. We'll get a little discussion rolling. Anyway, guys, I will see you all next time. Bored Cyborg is out. Ah.